Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to, the way I found, I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube on how to pull this off, but through a little testing I found that most of the ways that show you how to install a new wheel stud, you know, tearing your wheels up, or at least scuffing them really well before you get them in there. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I've come up with as a way to do it without tearing everything in the world up. Anyway, it's a lug nut that I got. It did have a bevel on it, and I took my angle grinder and I ground that down so there's kind of a flat surface rather than being pointy. And I'll show you the use of that in a minute. And it's really handy if you get one that doesn't have the cap on the end of it. So like one of the cheaper lug nuts. Anyway, I've already gone ahead and taken the bolts out of the caliper. Get this over to support. Now look, you can do it like this. Have something to support it with, you know, having to fight to get the caliper back on. Anyway, I've already knocked the old stud out, and I'm going to go ahead and get that in there. Show what I do differently is on the Jeep. These have a shoulder on these studs, so once it pulls through, you can't really put a washer on there because it will hit the shoulder. So what I do is I start with a 15 millimeter, just a box end wrench, and I've got a couple flat washers, just to give it something to push against. And you know, the other way that I saw people doing it is they would put the stud in, they put the wheel on, and then they would use the impact wrench to try to pull it down. The problem is you're constantly having to pull the rotor on and off to see if you've gotten it in far enough. And in this case, you can do it and keep your eye on the back of the seat of the stud, and you can tell when it's all flush, when it pulls up nice and neat and snug. So I'm going to hit this and get this pulled in, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, again, stud, 15 millimeter boxed in wrench, a couple flat washers, and then the lug nut that I've got kind of ground down. And then shoot over here for me real quick, Scouty, so you can kind of see the back of, get it on right about in there, and you can be able to see the back. There we go. You did it one time. You didn't tear up your lug nuts, didn't tear up your wheels, and you can see it's pulled up nice and flush. Thanks for watching.